Here is the 15-minute price chart for GameStop Corporation, stock ticker GME. Here we can see that we have some very strong moves to start the week. These are some very encouraging moves. We've broken a couple of important price levels that I pointed out in the last video. If you want to go back to check to see if the price targets from the last video have been met, we can see here that some of these targets have already been reached, even just in early trading here. And there are some fairly significant, developments in this chart that are very encouraging for GameStop traders. So first, I just want to point to the fact that prior downside momentum that was created by this price movement here. We've got just sort of a trend line here, this white line. We can see that this price movement generated a strong downside momentum and trend momentum in share price action, and this can be seen in the relative strength index. We can point to that here. That would be this white line in the indicator portion of the chart, and we can see that this downtrend activity did finally break, and this does suggest that this ultimate trend itself has completed itself. And is no longer remaining as influential as it was previously. So from here, now that we understand that this downside movement and trend momentum, has sort of run its course and completed itself, we do have to look at some of the other, price movements here and the effect that this has had on technical indicators in the shorter term price histories. Okay, so specifically, what I'm mentioning here would be this break above this moving average cluster here. So that would be the colorful lines that have been seen here. You got the 20 period EMA is the yellow line. Blue is 200 period EMA. The orange line is the 50 period EMA, exponential moving average. And the purple line is the 100 period exponential moving average. So there are significant developments here. One is the fact that prices themselves have broken above all of these lines. So that is encouraging on its own. And then in addition to all of this, we have seen the 20 period EMA, that's the yellow line, cross above the blue line, the 200 period EMA. So, in other words, the shorter term moving average is crossing over the longer term moving average. That on its own is a very significant development. And this does point to continued upside momentum here going forward. As we can see, we are developing, a fairly good looking uptrend here where higher lows are being formed in the process. Prior to this, last week, we were seeing a bit of a trading range form. This is kind of sideways trading activity here. Not completely surprising because we had a holiday thinned trading week. It's the 4th of July holiday. Markets are closed on Thursday. Many people don't even come back to the market until the following Monday. So what that really means is that there are many orders that are pulled out of the market probably at least Thursday and Friday. And these are just thin liquidity conditions, and they can often result in in this type of sideways trading action. So it's not completely surprising to see this type of activity develop. But what's important here, is whether or not share prices break to the top side or whether they break to the downside. And as we can see here, today's breakout was in the positive direction. So, we do have a clear break above this prior resistance zone, and we're seeing a close above this level. That's the kind of important part here. So, these candles have two components here. There's the candle body and the candle wick. So the candle wick is kind of the thin part. That tells you the ultimate price highs and price lows for that trading period. This is a 15-minute chart, so each candle represents 15 minutes of trading time. So the candle wick tells you the ultimate highs and the ultimate lows for that period. The candle body is what tells you the opening and closing prices for that period. If the candle is green, it means that the closing price was higher than the opening price. If the candle is red, the opposite is true. So here we can see in this price candle here, we can see a clear close. You have to look at the candle body here. So we're closing let's get an exact number here. 2509 would be the ultimate price close for this trading period. So now we have seen a price close outside of this trading range, number one, and number two, outside of the $25 level that I've been outlining in the last few videos. If you go back to those videos, you'll understand why I was pointing to this level specifically. It's not because it's a big round number I don't particularly like it when people kind of focus on, $25, $20, $100, $500. In my opinion, these are random numbers and they don't really mean much of anything, other than just psychological reasons. They don't really have much significance other than that. But here, this time was a bit different because not only did you have some prior highs in this area, but you also had the 61.8% Fibonacci retracement of this prior price move to the downside. And this is significant because these dominant trend moves remain important until they break to one side of the overall trend here. So that would be either to the top side or below the prior trend action, or until they retrace themselves fully. So here, what I'm pointing to is kind of the second part of that. We've broken through the 61.8% retracement, and that does now make it much more likely that we are going to see a full retracement of this move. Okay, so in other words, we're looking at this prior downtrend here. And now that we've broken through all of these Fibonacci zones, all of these initial Fibonacci zones, now the expectation here is for all of these losses to be recovered. So, this is a bit of a shorter term time frame. I understand that a lot of people are looking at this stock as far as, when is the major short squeeze coming? When is the major rally coming? But I'm not going to be like other channels on, other channels on this platform that try to tell you, when a short squeeze is coming. Nobody knows the reality of that. Anybody that tells you that they know when this is coming is completely lying to you, and that's what most people are doing. All I'm here to tell you to do is, all I'm here to do is to show you when these trends are likely to be changing, and where the next price targets actually rest. So for the moment, what I'm focused on is this most recent downtrend move. And what I want to see is for this move to be recovered. I want to see these losses recovered. And with these latest breakouts to the top side here and above this $25 level that I've been pointing to, the expectation now is for all of these losses to be recovered. This is important. This level was important because the 2501 was the 61.8% Fibonacci retracement of this downtrending move. We now have a break and a close above that level. So to start this week, these are very encouraging price movements. I understand last week was a bit boring, and we were looking at a lot of sideways trading action, but that's more than likely due to the fact that it was a holiday thinned trading week. Many orders were pulled out of the market, and sometimes it can be difficult to generate momentum when those types of conditions prevail, when those types of conditions characterize broader trading activity. So here we can see that, the final breakout here is encouraging, and we are starting to see a resumption of this developing uptrend. So currently I am expecting, given these latest breakouts, I am expecting to see all of these prior losses recovered relatively quickly. So here's the current market analysis for GameStop Corporation, stock ticker GME.